Well, there's a huge crowd turned out here at Denton Park. They've taken a gold coin donation off all of them, so there's a bit of dough going into the kitty, which is great to see. Southbridge against Hornby. Southbridge in the blue and white. And Penny Manuanliwa takes it up early on in the piece.
Southbridge boys will have a bit of verve and vigour with them, with the great DC outside them.
Well, there's the little up and under that's going to come down in midfield, and it's been misjudged. And Southbridge are away. There's a great chance here. Terrific stuff. Jed Palmer, yes.
Dream start.
Wow, what a start. What a start. An error in defence from Hornby. And the great man, Dan Carter, sticks up his first kick and they score a try from it.
Yep, it's a good chase here from the Southbridge boys. You see all three of them coming up here. Unfortunately, Matthew just makes a little bit of a mess of it. Presents the opportunity, but the three boys chasing through made quite light work of that. That's a good finish from Palmer there, busting through those two tackles.
Yeah, he had some work to do, that's for sure. In the shadows. Southbridge. Pretty strong scrum. And they're just struggling a bit on this one, but they've come off the back. Good play there by Trevenor. He's isolated himself though and allowed the Hornby players to have a chance of getting the ball off him, but no, his mates came round quickly enough and sorted it out. Foster. Now this is Penny.
Carter up the side, something's on here.
Oh, a lovely little pass. That's a gorgeous pass. And the try is scored by Penny Manuanliwa. A very athletic centre three-quarter. But speaking of athletic, just look at the way Carter runs his way through this. He's just got a terrific running style.
Just a good turn of speed. Sizes up, not a lot on. A little bit of a goose step. Campese be proud. Feeds it to the centre in support. Penny.
One-arm pass.
A little easy, really, wasn't it?
So Hornby, 2 tries. Dan Carter's played a part in both of them. Here he goes again. Outside pass to Matiavu. Now he's already scored 1 try, Palmer. He's got 2. He's got 2 tries, has Jed Palmer, and we're still in the first half, and Southbridge are doing this easily, and they're doing it through the backs.
Yep, it's good work from Mitchell up the line out there, getting up in front of his jumper, pinching Hornby's ball. See, Carter wanted it from the outset. He knew something was on. And then it's just a simple 2 up through the backs.
That was
Carter
good play,
again.
wasn't it? Recycling that ball down, and then Carter. And Jed Palmer scores. And can he still kick goals? No. The man's human after all. 20 points to 0. Southbridge in front of the biggest crowd they've seen here on Club Day at Hornby for a long, long while. They're ahead by 20 to love at half time. I love the kids, eh? You can bring the kids to rugby, but you can't necessarily make them watch. Who was watching there, though, were Mr. and Mrs. Carter, Dan's parents. Been a while since they've seen him on a ground like this.
So important for Hornby to try to get some points up early here. 20-0 down at the break.
They're real close. Oh, one's fallen off a defence. One of the defenders has fallen off the tackle. I thought that might have been enough to let him in.
Desperate defence here from Southbridge, trying to hold him out. Don't want to give him anything.
They're right on the goal line here. And I've seen the touch judge go for his flag to say something. And what's he saying? He's saying try. In the expert comments seat today, to tell you who scored that try, is Simon Porter.
Yeah, it's good work from the forwards here. Just looking around the edges, looking for any advantage they can get. And I think it was Les Goodwin, the captain and hooker, I think, who finally pinched it at the end. It's a bit hard to see. I don't think the referee could see, mate. You can't blame me for not being able to see who got that.
You're the expert. You're right, though. It was Lees Goodwin who went in for the try, and that's got Hornby on the board. And they're looking a little more in the game in the second half. I'm wondering if they got knocked over early with a couple of quick tries, and I think the confidence takes a bit of a tumble, doesn't it? And maybe they got just a little bit of stage fright, and they're back in the game here. Hornby not on the scoreboard, I've got to say. They score another one here, they might be.
Plenty of motivation on club date with a big crowd like that. Hornby are too good a team and a too traditional club to lie down without a fight.
Absolutely. Good move out in the backs. Luventonga. Terrific pass. Vakathengu, yes. Wow. Well, that's Pacific Rugby at its very, very best, isn't it? Pacific Rugby in suburban Christchurch.
It is, and we'll see on the Carter's Rule replay here. It started all the way back on their 22. The sun at the back. They're always going to want to have a run. Great work here from Luventonga. Just looking for his support, and he's got somebody tracking up the inside. It's his second 5. Vakusigu. And that's a good finish. Good defence though from Hornby. They chased all the way.
Hornby on attack. Try a little 8-9 down the blind side. The old lefto on the right-hand side, which apparently is called a righto. Amazing, that.
Yeah, they've really got to get something going here. They're still down on the scoreboard, but not completely out of touch yet.
This has actually been quite an entertaining game. Try scored. Now, I think that might have been the prop forward. Nope, that was Lees Goodwin who got that try. Good try to him. Therefore, we gave him the earlier try, so that must have been Pete Maddock.
Must have been. I stand corrected, Richard. Not the first time in my life, I can assure you of that.
All right. Your apology is accepted.
Yeah, it's good work again from the Hornby forwards. They've really made some inroads around those edges, and it's good reward. They've tried all day.
Yeah, the technical coaches will tell the Southbridge defenders that the guard dogs fell off the edge there and just allowed a little bit of space around the edge of the maul.
Big Jason Matthew there, the fullback, he was full of running all day.
Jason Matthew, that name rings a bell with me. Did he play for Canterbury a few years ago?
He may well have.
Oh, here he comes, bursting up the middle. Hornby looking really good
Matthew
here.
Again.
They're just keeping the ball alive, and they're making ground, and they're making the Southbridge players really work in defence, although they've ripped it off them, have they?
Yeah, it's a turnover here. Southbridge in their 22.
And they've been hugely dangerous from a situation like this. Carter looks outside. This is Benny. Dummies again. Goes round one bloke, goes round another guy. Looks inside, finds a man inside. It's the boy they've all been coming to see. And the biggest cheer of the day is saved for Dan Carter as he goes in under the post. And as I said, they're at their most dangerous on a counter-attacking situation. Conversion is over, and that's the end of the entertainment for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Southbridge, easy winners in the end, 34-13, but Hornby really were part of a great contest here. And this is a photo that these lads will cherish for a long, long time, I'm sure. Well, there's a bit of a media frenzy going on here. They're all here to see one man. Here he is. He's doing interviews, he's signing jerseys, and he eventually gets to talk to our man, Jock.
I've got one of the great names of world rugby with me now, Dan Carter. Dan, wonderful to see you back on the field. How do you feel?
No, it's good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. You know, I've worked alongside these guys for a couple of years, but never had the chance to play. So, it's been a while to put on the Southbridge colours, but I really enjoyed it out there today.
You can run around and train all you like, but there's nothing like getting out there on the paddock and having a bit of a bash, eh?
Exactly, and I've been doing that for the last 5.5 months. So to be back out and playing, nothing's better than actually just putting the boots on and playing the game itself. So really enjoyed that, and it's a start, and hopefully I can just move forward from here.
Yeah, you did. You scored some very, very good tries, and here's a photograph of these little kids. May not quite realise how important it is.